I didn't eat that Thanksgiving. Didn't speak, either. My parents carved the turkey like they were carving a contract. Each slice, a transaction. Each smile, a deception. And when my father raised his glass and announced, "Everything goes to Rachel," they didn't even look at me. Not once. Just silence. The kind that echoes louder than screams. Rachel blinked, fidgeted. She hadn't known either, but she smiled anyway. I left the table without a word, wheeled myself out the front door. Cold air hit my face. Not as cold as their indifference. Not as cold as the thought already forming in the back of my mind. That this wasn't just neglect, it was strategy. And someone planned it. I was 9 when I lost my legs. Spinal damage, they said. Unexplained. No trauma. No clear illness. Doctors baffled. My mother devastated. My father annoyed. Over time, that annoyance calcified into contempt. They stopped hiding it by the time I turned 15. The looks, the sighs, the offhand comments. Useless, burden, can't even shovel snow. I kept my head down, stayed quiet. But that night after dinner, something stuck in my mind. Not what they said, what they didn't. No mention of my trust. No acknowledgement that I'd existed in their wills at all. Nothing. As if I'd already died. As if someone had erased me from the books. A long time ago. And Rachel? She hadn't fought it. Not once. Not even for show. She just accepted the crown. And it fit her too well. I started small. Old medical files. I still had access to my childhood records. HIPAA never expected a vengeful paraplegic. The scans didn't show trauma, but they did show consistency. Too consistent. Every scan looked exactly the same, as if copied. I looked deeper. The doctors, the ones assigned to my case in those early years. 2 had lost their licenses. 1 had suspicious malpractice settlements. All in the same state. All referred by my mother's insurance network. Coincidence? Maybe, but coincidence started to feel like design. Then I remembered the pills. The nightly ones. Pink. I never questioned them. Mom said they helped. I searched the name she gave me. The label said vitamins. The FDA database said discontinued since 1996. I'd been 9 in 2001, so where had she gotten them? And why had I taken them every night until I lost control of my legs? I confronted the doctor, the last one. He was retired now, shaky hands, faded eyes. But when I showed him my file, he sat straighter. "You're Margaret's son." His tone turned brittle. I thought you moved away." I didn't blink. "I remember your case. It wasn't natural." "What was it?" He swallowed hard, looked down. "She said it was Munchausen. That someone was harming you. Slowly. But the requests she made, the referrals, she signed off on all of it. She, your mother." He didn't need to say more. I left without another word. I already had what I needed. Rachel called the next day, asked to meet, said she felt weird about the inheritance. We met at the park near our childhood home. She smiled, but her hands trembled. "You okay?" she asked. I handed her a folder. No greeting, no warmth. She opened it, read silently. Her mouth parted. No words came. Inside, the doctor's written statement, the FDA report, the old prescription bottles, even a timeline I had charted with a precision I hadn't shown anyone before. It ended with a question, typed in bold. Who benefits from the child who stays home forever? She looked at me, and finally, she broke. I didn't know," she whispered. "But you accepted it." I turned the chair. "You'll keep the money," I said. She blinked. "What?" "Tell them I left, that I finally cracked under the weight." She stood. "Wait! What are you going to do?" I looked over my shoulder. Cold, calm. I'm going to stand up. I moved out of state, changed my name, started physical therapy again, real this time. It wasn't easy. But then again, nothing worth reclaiming ever is. Last I heard, Rachel confronted them, screamed, threw the folder across the dining room table. Dad denied it. Mom cried. But no one denied my facts. No one called to apologize either. I didn't expect them to. I didn't need them to. Some truths don't come with closure. Some just come with clarity. And now, for the first time in my life, the weight I carry is mine, not theirs.